Hey, Scott.
Hello there.
What's going on?
Oh, a little this, a little that.
Hey, good to see you, man. What do you got going on here?
Well, we've got a cart that take people around town and take people down to my boat.
That's great. Would you be up for giving me a ride to find Janet?
Absolutely.
I think she's over by Magical Meat Boutique. Is that
All
cool?
right. That sounds great.
I'm jumping on. Wow, so this is cool. I've seen your cart running around. I didn't know you actually had a business going with it. So,
Oh, yeah.
what's it all about?
Well, we needed places for the people to park the car that are going out on the boat, so we let them park up in the garage and around in the other parking lots through town.
So wait, Mount Dora has a parking problem?
Well, maybe just a little.
So where'd you come up with this idea?
Well, I had the idea when I was quite young, or somewhere around 10 to 12 years old back then. That didn't work out so well. So this time when I have the Rusty Anchor and we have little parking down where we are, I needed some way to get the people from the parking areas, the parking garages around town, down to the boat. So I bought a cart and started it. Once I started that, everybody else in town wanted me to take them to their businesses as well.
So, a little sponsorship.
A business was born.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Janet's actually not at Magical Meat Boutique. You mind running around town for a little bit and let's see if we can find her? So when you're on the route and you're carrying passengers around, what kind of information are you sharing with them?
Well, I'd like to point out all of our restaurants, which we have many of them downtown, and I give them a little history of the town as well as we move along.
Yeah, because you've actually been a resident in this town for how long now?
All my life. All
That's right.
60 years of it, born and raised right here.
You are an original Florida cracker, so to speak. During special events, you know, the big ones, Craft Fair, Art Festival, Spring Festival, are you going to be operating this
Absolutely.
cart? Okay.
We bring up the people to the perimeters of the festivals.
And of course, you do operate the Rusty Anchor boat tours.
Yes, I do.
And that's every day, two or three tours a day, including the lunch tour and a sunset cruise, right?
Correct.
Oh, there's Janet. Hello.
Yes, we gonna ride?
Yeah,
Sure,
we've been looking all over town for you.
Awesome. All right, ready?
We're ready.
Where are we going?
Wherever you want to go.
This is great, Brian.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Let's go sit outside of Cody's. You want?
All right, let's do it. So, Scott, you're going to drop us off at Cody's on 4th.
All right, Scott. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll see you around.
Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. This is Brian.
This is Janet.
Welcome to the January edition of
Around the Lake. This is a video lineup of what's going on here in Mount Dora. And can you believe it is January 2018 already?
Happy New Year, everybody.
Wow, the year went by fast.
Wow, December started and it ended.
I know. And how cool was that Scott gave us a ride? That's a new addition to Mount Dora. I love it.
That service has been long overdue and we're so excited. So parking's really not an issue. It's really that simple.
And there's no charge. You just give them a tip.
Yeah, just give him a tip and keep the thing rolling. So
yeah,
support it. Yeah, support that service. So we're glad to have it. So first couple of weeks in January, actually kind of nice because we get to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Whew, not a whole bunch of things going on. Of course, the first Sunday in January will feature the farmer's market.
Yeah, every Sunday.
Yeah, but that'll be really the first event.
Oh, right.
You know.
True.
So come on down. It's every Sunday morning from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Then the first real event happening, this will be the 19th, I believe, time.
Besides the Village Market, you're talking about?
The Florida Highwaymen Art Show.
In Donnelly Park?
Correct. In the pavilion, and they put a tent over, and they host the original Florida Highwaymen artists and now some second generation artists. Sadly, we lost one of our favorite ones and our dear friend James Gibson at the summer event, so we will be sorely missing him.
But we got to meet Calvin Hare, who told us a little bit about the history of the Highwaymen. His dad is one of the...
He's the founder.
The original
he's the guy that put the whole thing together. This is Calvin Hare. Kelvin is a prolific painter, second generation. His father, Alfred, is the one who started this whole thing. Tell us a little bit about that, if you will.
My dad was taking art lessons. Well, he was in art class at an all-black art school, and his art teacher noticed he had problems. She took him to meet a famous white artist, Meanie Backus. He gave him lessons, started painting, and he realized early back then during segregation that he couldn't get the amount of money that a white artist would get for his work. he couldn't sell his artwork in a gallery or a studio. They wouldn't let him, rather. And so he took his paintings on the road, sold them, painted fast, sold them a lot cheaper to make up for the loss in revenue. And he took them on the road because he wasn't allowed to go to gallery studio, thus the name Highwaymen. That's the quick version.
Well, Kev, it's good catching up with you, buddy.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, buddy.
So thank you to Randy and Margie at the Heron Key for hosting this event. They do it twice a year, summer and winter. Then January 20th, we have a really cool event if you're into culture. Now, Janet and I had the opportunity to travel to Scotland.
Oh, the sister city.
Yeah, sister cities are hosting the Burns Supper.
Forres.
Yeah, Forres.
Forres?
Yeah, we went to Forres, Scotland.
Forres.
Now, the reason they do this is to raise funds for the exchange program.
The actual link between the high school and Forest High School and Mount Dora High School has been going now for 21 years. And in that time, we've seen over 40 students exchange. And that exchange has not just been for the year the exchange took place, but it's become a lifelong experience. Most of those students are still in contact with each other and have formed lasting relationships. And I know my own daughter, Jessica, and a friend Paige, who were there in Mount Dora in 2014, keep close links with their host students. And I know that that will be a lifelong experience, an extension to our family, and no doubt an extension to our sister family in Mount Dora.
I'm Paige. And I'm Jessica. And we were the exchange students from Forres, Murray that went last year to Mount Dora, Florida.
It's definitely something we do again.
Yeah, it's something that you'll never forget, and you'll make lifelong friends and even family. So it's definitely something that we would both recommend to everyone to take part in.
I've been in Scotland since June 19th and I've been loving it so far. It's been absolutely amazing, the experience of a lifetime, and I'd like to say a big thank you to the Mount Dora sister cities.
And you get to see the blessing of the haggis.
Which, not so big of a fan, are you?
You put a little drambuie on it?
Well.
Delicious. So the one big thing happening in the Mount Dora Community Building that you do not want to miss, 50 years of dirt.
51 years now.
Woo, that's
Isn't it?
right.
51?
Well, I think by the time the show gets here,
Yeah, 51 or 52.
Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. So they will be live in concert January 26th.
Me and you and fishing in the dark.
That's
Fishing
right,
in
and
the
Mr.
dark.
Bojangles, and
right.
a number of other Grammy Award-winning songs that group put together over the decades. So
Actually, they only won one Grammy, but
nominated.
Yeah,
Come on now.
I know, right? Just to be nominated, it's pretty spectacular.
You a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you.
Bojangles was played so much by street performers in New Orleans, they passed a law they couldn't play it more than once.
Seriously?
The shopkeepers were going nuts.
getting sick of
Every
hearing
10
it.
minutes, new man, Bojangles.
You jumped so high, you jumped so high. And then he lied to touchdown.
There's a statistic on Fishing in the Dark that no matter what time of the day or night it is, somewhere in the world some band's on stage at a Holiday Inn playing Fishing in the Dark.
You and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and count the stars where the cool grass grows.
So folks, a lot of things happening in Mount Dora. For updates, go mountdora.com to see anything that might be added or any changes to the calendar.
And thanks to Visit Mount Dora
Yep.
for sponsoring Around the Lake.
And making all of these things possible with promotion
supporting
and
all these
events that are happening throughout town. So until February, this is Brian.
And this is Janet.
We'll see you around the lake.
Drive around like the busy parts, like 4th Avenue, whatever, Downing Street, and then go, all right, well, let's check back over there. And then stop like around the Goblin, and I'll get out, and then get over here, and then you take the camera, like, oh, there she is, and then you hold the camera out. Okay. And then I'll get on. Is that too much direction? You got
Well,
that, Scott?
Yes.